Not yet. Right. Anyway, listen. This book arrived this morning. Okay, so this is for you, Eileen. I don't know if you remember. Well, I don't know. You do remember some things sometimes. One time when we were on the roof when we lived in Jinju, you said you wanted me to get the moon, so I got the moon down for you. Okay, so here's a story about the moon. Bringing down the moon, dedicated to my daughter Eileen Eliza. Hot diggity! Exclaimed Mole as he burrowed out of the ground one night. Whatever's that? I think he means the moon. The moon was hanging in the sky above him like a bright silver coin. That's a simile, like a bright silver coin is a simile. Mole thought that he was the most beautiful thing. Mole thought that it was the most beautiful thing that he had ever seen. There we go. He loves the moon. You thought the moon was beautiful that day. You wanted the moon. Daddy got you the moon. Whatever it is, I must have it, Mole said to himself. I know I'll jump up and pull it down. Thump, thump, thumpity bump. Mole was so busy jumping, he didn't think about the noise he was making, and he woke up Rabbit in her burrow. Look, there's Mole jumping, jump, 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 and there's Rabbit. Hey, what's going on? Mole, said Rabbit, what on earth do you think you're doing? Hello, Rabbit, said Mole. I'm trying to pull down that shiny thing. You mean the moon? Asked Rabbit. So that's what it's called, said Mole. You'll never do that, said Rabbit. It's not as near as it looks. See, the moon looks close, but it's very, very far away. You need a really, really tall ladder. But Mole would not give up. I know, he thought. I'll get a stick and poke it down. He found a long stick and poked it up at the moon. Swish, swish, swishity swish. Those words are called omnitopias, or an evidence of omnitopia. Mole was so busy poking that he tripped over Hedgehog in his bed of leaves. Hey, what are you doing, Mole? Mole. Mind you, all these animals sleeping, they're actually nocturnal, a lot of them, especially hedgehogs, I think. Mole, grunted Hedgehog. What the weevil are you up to? Hello, Hedgehog, said Mole. I'm trying to poke down the moon. You'll never do that, said Hedgehog. It's not as near as it looks. So that's two other animals have told Mole, you're wasting your time. It's not going to happen. But Mole would not give up. I know, he thought. I'll throw something at it and knock it down. He found some acorns and threw them at the moon. Blink, blink, blinkety, blink. Ouch, said Squirrel. Mole, have you gone nuts? Ha ha ha. Bit of a pun there. Hello, Squirrel, said Mole. I'm trying to knock down the moon. You'll never do that, said Squirrel. It's not as near as it looks. They're all saying the moon's really too far away. But Mole wanted the moon so badly he would not give up. I know, he thought. I'll climb a tree and fetch it down. It's going to be a very tall tree. Mole had never climbed a tree before. It was hard work and he was scared to be so far from the ground. But he kept on going until he saw the moon resting in the leaves above him. So he's going up and up and up and up and up and up that long, tall tree. Mole stretched out his paws, but just when he thought he had the moon, he slipped. Oh, eek, ouch, ooh. Mole tumbled down and landed splash in the middle of a puddle. There he is, that reaching for the moon, starts to fall, he's tumbling, oh no, and splash into the puddle at the bottom there. Hot dang diggity drat, thought Mole. I almost had it that time. Then he noticed something floating in the puddle beside him. It was pale and wrinkled, but Mole recognised it at once. The moon, whispered Mole. It must have fallen down with me. He reached out to pick up the moon, but as soon as he touched it, it broke into pieces and vanished. So the moon, look, there's the moon in the puddle, but it disappears when he grabs it. But the moon's still in the sky as well. So what do you think that is in? When you see the moon in this kind of surface, water's good kind of surface for it, it's called a reflection. It's the moon's reflection. Mole sat in the puddle and cried. Rabbit, Hedgehog and Squirrel came running up. Are you all right, Mole? Asked Rabbit. I'm all right, sobbed Mole, but the moon isn't. I pulled it down and then I broke it. And it was so beautiful, and now I shall never see it again. And if you look in the sky, the moon's gone behind a cloud at the moment, so it's kind of concealed. That's quite a good story, this one, isn't it? I might get another one. There's a couple like this. Oh, Mole, said Rabbit, you couldn't have pulled down the moon, and you couldn't have broken it, said Hedgehog. And you'll certainly see it again, said Squirrel. Look, high up in the sky above them, the moon was coming out from behind a cloud. Oh, whispered Mole, and it's just as beautiful as ever. Look, there it comes again. It's reappearing. Mole, Rabbit, Hedgehog, and Squirrel stood and stared up at the moon together. It is beautiful, said Rabbit. Very beautiful, said Hedgehog. Very beautiful indeed, said Squirrel. Yes, said Mole, but it's not as near as it looks. But it's miles away. And there's Mole just happy staring at the moon. See, there's something to learn from that. You don't have to have everything. You don't need to own everything. Sometimes it's just nice to sit, look, and enjoy that it's there. It doesn't have to be yours. But I would like to hold my family.